This video is important, and I know it may not get a ton of views, but it's one that has tips that, in my opinion, are vital to help you actually improve, push past this wall, and get past the deep-rooted thoughts that you suck. Because I'm gonna be honest, you're not alone feeling like you suck this season. Disclaimer, some people may comment, "Daz, this is obvious," but if it was, then why am I seeing so many non-stop comments on it? So travel back in time with me to season 17. There were a few variables that are important that I had been teaching. Number 1, skill-based matchmaking in ranked was very relaxed and the system was not difficult. This is without a shadow of a doubt confirmed, and with the new system has seen an increased difficulty to ranked and skill-based matchmaking. This is why your queues are taking much longer. The system is ensuring that players you play against are closer to your skill level. Let's segue to number 2. Where you practice and improve on Apex Legends has changed. This one is very important. If you step away from this video, please let this be the one thing that you remember most, your biggest takeaway. Everything hinges on number 2. In the spectating series, I mentioned how important it was that you fight and train, okay? The reasoning behind this was the system was so relaxed. You had a safer place without lots of penalty to try new things. And I encourage you to make mistakes so you can learn. The intention was to improve. Now, things have changed. In this new system, that place to improve has shifted. Regular matchmaking is just as difficult as ranked, but ranked system is actually harder to climb and a ton slower and much more difficult. So let's talk about some recommendations. These are my biggest tips to get you on a journey to improve. If you're new to the game, I get lots of comments. Please go train in the test range. Don't rob yourself of this time to get used to every loadout. Try different engagements, close range, mid-range, long range, learn the recoil, everything. It's the first piece of the puzzle in your knowledge of your resources to help you succeed. Now let's segue to learning to fight. Utilize mixtape to constantly get into 1v1 pressure situations and also fight friends in the test range. Remember, fighting is only a second piece of the puzzle because you are playing a battle royale. Now, the biggest question most people have is, what can you even learn from pubs? Let's answer this quickly. Solo and no-fill can be great to get the nerves out from being alone with one life and work your way towards 1v2s and 1v3s. This is probably going to be more for your seasoned players that are trying to get to the next level. This will tank your KD, and the end result is to build confidence and think your way out of a fight. With regular matches, as you improve, your matches are going to keep scaling in difficulty. This is a great way to learn how dogpile fights work when everyone jumps on each other in fights, where people get pinched, rotating out of fights, your game sense. End of the day, you're going to start learning about the different variables. How many remaining teams are there? Is this a logical fight to take? Can I win this fight? Am I going to lose this fight? When do I use my port? When do I use my Q? All those things. You're going to also discover that patience equals wins. As you play as a squad, your teammates could be utilized as meat shields. You cover your teammates. You tried your best to play with your teammates. Maybe you find in this moment that you have to abandon your teammate. You try new legends, you discover synergy, and much, much more. Now, let's slow down. In ranked, this is where you put it all together. Your macro decision making. You go to zone, and it's vital. From your time in pubs, you will discover which fights will result in a net loss, and if you can risk it, and if your team is up for it, you can play together and go for some of these risks, but they have to be calculated. Remember that going to zone is vital. So this segues to number 3. If this video gets little views, I'm going to share the biggest tip, the biggest secret of all time. In the higher ranks, you're going to see it. Go to zone, go to zone, go to zone, go to zone, go to zone. Not auto zone, but go to zone. No one plays zone. Understand that nobody plays the god spots. Everyone's positioning is just, I stutter and stammer because I don't understand why they don't play zone and why they don't understand the importance of it. People have egos and they want to fight everything. Yes, getting top 10 will get you at least a net breaking point, right? And you want to fight to get those points and you want to fight to improve. But if you're in a high tier rank, I'm going to make the very safe assumption that you know how to fight. You know your loadouts, you know your recoil, you know your main, you know your synergy with your squad, you know if you're playing solo, and you know how to play as a team. If you are lacking these, then please review the earlier points that we made in this video to improve this skill set. That's the magic. So number 4, let's reiterate, you do not suck. Understand you are improving and your skill did not disappear. It's the same. Everyone keeps thinking that, oh, my aim is worse, this is worse. It's not. You're still performing within a general range of expectations. You may perform at 50% to 60%, but you're within a general range. The expectation is just higher. Your old KD is going to change. Your old rank is going to change, and much more. I mean, heck, look at this background footage. I was in a test range last night just trying to mastering old movement tech for 2 hours and putting myself through a higher standard as well. Let me know, by the way, if you want to learn about mantle jumping. That's a side comment here, but as you can tell, I've gotten pretty consistent at it, and I'm getting pretty good at doing it. Season 17 was overall easier, but now a harder version of the game has presented itself, a bigger challenge. It can be very jarring considering how most felt they made a lot of progress, and it can be very demotivating, and I understand that, but I promise you, with great gameplay comes greater challenges. And this segues to number 5, time and patience. This last point, true testament to actually improve, is time and learning through your mistakes. You must VOD review, and you must be diligent in your practice. No video on YouTube will give you the secret sauce to improve in 24 hours. No 60-second abs, no losing weight like magic here. This video is a more realistic reminder of past, present, and future, and where you are heading. So please, keep your head up, stay diligent, and let's continue to improve together. And if you're new here, understand we produce a lot of educational content on this channel. And let's take on some new challenges together. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this motivates you. I hope you understand where things are set. For those that comment down below and said this is very obvious, why'd you click on the video? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one.